Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to continue working on the CB900, everyone's favorite ship bike, the internet's favorite ship bike. What are we doing today? Throttle cable. We're going to start stripping the paint off the gas tank and sanding it. Here's a sit rep on the hentai wrap, right? We are going to sticker bomb it. Why are we sticker bombing it? Because I chatted with a bunch of rappers around here in DFW. Either they won't do it or they will charge an exorbitant amount of money to do it, $500 to $700. And because we are pretty much right up against budget, we've got about $200 to $300 left to wrap the tank and to reupholster the seat, that we can solve for that. So one of those is sticker bombing. There's a couple other little bits and bobs we have to do. The new Fender came in, so I'm gonna prep that, paint it, and get it back on. The rear sprockets and get the new chain on. Lots to do today, but first, must drink coffee. Coffee. All right, boys, we're here in the garage. Hat is on backwards, effing around today. I had to write down everything we need to do on this motorcycle so I can keep track of it, because today we're gonna be focusing on a lot of little things. Hopefully, if all goes according to plan. Usually never does. We're moving the gas tank fully. We're gonna strip the paint off of it, sticker bomb it. And the gas tank has to come off for another reason too, is because we need to get access to the throttle bodies and the throttle cable. And we've got a couple little items here and there I want to do as well. The new Fender came in, so I'd love to get that painted up and ready to go on the motorcycle. Get the bar painted as well. I'm not in love with the gold, so we're gonna paint this black and get it sorted out as well. Get the new case on here. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna write down a couple things of what we need to do, and then we'll keep moving. Let's do this. Been waiting on this one. We gotta prep it, but very excited. It's a new front fender. Yeah, buddy. It's red, so we have to paint it black, but still, very excited. Quick status update. I cannot, for the life of me, get this rear sprocket off. I've hit it with PP Blaster, I've hit it with my breaker bar, I've hit it with my impact gun. Can't get it off. So what I'm gonna do, I know when to call it quits, I'm not gonna keep going until I break something. I've tried standing on the rear brake and popping it. I've tried all kinds of stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep working on the bike, and once it's running, because right now you know, the chain and the front sprocket and the rear sprocket, they're in okay shape. It'll definitely get it to a shop or something. So we're gonna keep moving along with this build. So what we're gonna do is take it to a shop, have them install the new front sprocket, rear sprocket, and chain. Just makes it a little bit easier because I can't get the rear sprocket off. So happens. Let's keep moving along. Hey guys, as a quick side note, thanks again to Ridge Wallet for supporting the channel. If you don't know, Ridge makes some amazing, minimal, high-end wallets. It's gonna be the last wallet you're gonna need to buy. It's got RFID blocking technologies made out of aluminum. They got a burnt titanium one, which I really like. They've really hooked it up. They've been sponsoring the channel, helping us out over here. So help them out by clicking the link below. You can actually get yourself 10% off by using the code Yammie at checkout. Click the link below, get started with Ridge. It's a super cool wallet. I literally use mine every day. Love the way it looks, love the way it holds all my credit cards in a nice compact package. So thanks again for Ridge, and let's keep going. So what I'm gonna do now, since I still have access to the headers right here, is I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and then start putting the radiator back on, get the new front fender on, just kind of keep working at this. So here we go. Forehead. That's okay. All right, guys, covering what you just saw, we sanded down and made flat the front fender. Whenever you're painting something, you kind of want to sand it down, make sure the primer has something to grab onto. What we're going to do is cover this in 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of black, and then 2 coats of clear satin finish, as it were. We also just cleaned it up with some acetone. Nice and dry, prepped, and ready for paint. So let's do this. Alrighty guys, we finally got the gas tank removed. Undid the little banjo bolt right here, took off the gas tank, made sure to funnel the last bit of fuel into there. I drained it earlier, so we're good to go. We're gonna be sticker bombing the gas tanks. There's really no need to actually strip the paint and do all that. I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of clean it up with a little bit of acetone, a little bit of just degreaser, all that, and just kind of take off the gas cap and then just cover it with the stickers. Excited to do it. All right, moving on, because we got to get to the throttle and then we'll be good to go. Swapping out our air filter. Here's the old one. It's not in terrible shape. It is a little bit old. The new one looks much better. So we'll slot that baby in there. I wish they were all this easy, boys. I wish they were all this easy. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, guys, if you saw the last video at the end, you'll know that I thoroughly screwed up the Headlight Assembly in a little plastic butt. And now you'll see that these 3 terminals are being custom mounted. So I've got 3 new butt connectors here. I'm about to crimp them. I had to modify them a little bit to fit the terminals on the headlight because for some reason the headlight terminals are a little bit bigger than the standard butt terminals I found at the hardware store and at the automotive store. So kind of weird, but we made it work. And so now took a photo of the old one. We're going to route them up and then should be good to go. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Status report for the day. So we have been working on the headlight because I didn't feel like doing the throttle. I was gonna start working on the throttle, but then I was like, that sounds like a huge old pain in the ass. Because you have to take off pretty much the entire throttle assembly and the whole air housing cleaner and all this stuff, air cleaner housing, whatever you want to say. You have to do a lot. So today I wanted to focus on a couple of things. I was like, oh, I'll do easy stuff like the headlamp. Headlamp wasn't too bad. I thought these little plugs were going to be the hardest part, but really what we ran into now is the old turn signals are not plug and play with our new headlight. So here's our new headlight, as you can see. And the problem is these little terminals right here are not compatible with what's on the bike. So we're gonna have to go to Fry's and come up with a bit of a custom solution, have to probably splice new terminals onto there and then make them match up and do all that. Shouldn't be too difficult. I've been saying that this entire project, but hopefully it isn't too difficult. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing the thing. Alright everyone, status update. I have been officially defeated by the CB900. In order to do the throttle cables, which I have gotten them off, which is good. Now I need to go in there and get them off, and to do that, you have to pull out the entire throttle body assembly. I can't get it off. Extremely frustrated right now because I've tried about everything I know how to do on it. Hit up a couple local mechanics trying to get someone to come out here and help me out with it. I know when to call it quits. It's a little humbling, it's a little embarrassing, but it is what it is. I'm trying to do every part of this myself, but at some point, you know, you just can't do it. So let me show you a little bit what I'm talking about. What we are doing is taking these throttle cables, right? These are the actual little cables that pull and tug on the throttle body that opens and closes, right? To allow air to go into the engine, right? In order to get to that, you have to get all the way in there because these go all the way in there and it actuates its little drum looking thing. You have to pop this whole thing off. The problem is this bike is so old and crusty that right in here where the actual throttle bodies are supposed to pop off from there. You know, it's just not coming off. And I've tried just about everything. I've been at this for about 3.5 hours now trying to just remove this piece from this piece. That's all I want to do. I just want to pop this off so I can pull the throttle cables and put in the new replacement parts. It is what it is. The other thing we're working on, of course, is the headlight. As I showed previously, we've got the new terminals connected on there. What we're gonna do now is actually I need to snip the old turn signals and use a butt connector and connect them to the new headlight. That should be easy. Everything I've said about this bike should be easy, and it ends up not being, so who knows. Hopefully I can get a mechanic to come out here soon-ish, and then we can pop off the throttle and get that sorted out. The chain and sprocket. I know how to do a chain and sprocket. I've actually done a sprocket and chain swap on my Daytona, my first one. So not a stranger to that. But what I am a stranger to are the bolts for the sprockets for this one on the rear. Literally will not pop off. I've tried standing on the rear brake and pulling at it with my big breaker bar. I've hit it with just about everything I've got. I used PB Blaster on it, I used WD-40, I tapped it. I've done everything I can do, and that's just the rear sprocket. I'm honestly more worried about the front sprocket, because those are known for being extremely stuck on there, because they're like, you know, one of the highest torqued components on the bike. So I'm kind of concerned about that. So honestly, I'm just gonna get the mechanic to just do that as well while he's here. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry for being a little bit in frustrated states, but I don't like it when I don't get my way, and I don't like it when I get impeded by things. So stick around. I'm definitely gonna have the mechanic on camera. Hopefully he's okay with that and kind of showing how he's doing stuff. And we're gonna get this thing running. We're gonna get it running, and we're gonna get it looking cool and looking great and ready to give away, pass a final tech inspection, and just be good to go. So thanks again for watching. If you haven't yet, check out the link below for the Patreon, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.